Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most gracious. Hello everyone. I'm Muhammad Ali Mobini, an associate professor at the Islamic Sciences and Culture Academy in Qom. I want to introduce you to a philosophical paper, but as an introduction, let me give you a common example from the day. When the problem of coronavirus has occurred, it created many difficulties for people. Some people passed away unexpectedly. Many people got terrible diseases. Many children became orphans. Many people lost their jobs. Economic and livelihood problems were created for some people. Doctors, nurses, and hospital staff had big problems, and many other hardships and sufferings befell the people. The question arose for many of us, why man should suffer so much, especially when we believe that a very merciful and benevolent God exists and He controls the world. The question arises as to why God is pleased that we suffer so much. As a matter of fact, this is not a new question. Rather, this question has always been raised throughout history, because human beings have always been exposed to different evils and sufferings. And when we think that a completely kind God, a completely knower, powerful and wise God is the owner of this world and governs it, the question arises then, why there is so much evil and suffering? This question has always been asked not only by ordinary people, but also by philosophers and theologians. One of the most important topics in the field of philosophy of religion is the problem of evil. Thinkers in this field are divided into two categories. Some philosophers have opposed religious teachings about God due to the existence of evil in the world. But some other philosophers of religion have proved that the existence of a merciful God is compatible with the existence of the evils. They have shown that these evils and tragedies can be wise, and despite their bitter appearance, ultimately beneficial to mankind. These philosophers have gone throughout different ways to prove their claim, and have given different reasons. One of the recent works in this field is the book entitled The Blackwell Companion to the Problem of Evil. It was published in the year 2013 by the Blackwell Publishing in the United States. One of the main parts of this book is related to expressing the problem of evil in a philosophical way. And another essential part of this book is devoted to the answers of different religions to this issue. This part includes different chapters, and in each chapter a religion, such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, has given its own answer to the problem of evil and expressed its solution. Before this book was written, around the year 2010, one of the editors of this book, Mr. Howard Snyder, emailed me saying that we wanted to publish such a book. He asked me to do a chapter on the Islamic answer and stressed that your work needs to be new and give a new answer to the problem of evil, and we do not want to repeat the answers given by the past. I accepted with trust in God and took about a year and a half to provide an appropriate Islamic answer. I chose the Holy Quran as the most basic Islamic source for my work and tried to provide a philosophical answer to the problem of evil according to the Quranic verses. By the grace and help of God, this was done, and the 20th chapter of this book was written by me. The title of this chapter is Earth Epistemic Fruits for Harmony with God, an Islamic Theodicy. If you are interested in the subject and want to be aware of a new Islamic and at the same time philosophical point of view on the issue, I refer you to read this chapter of the book. In this chapter, an attempt is made to discuss in a logical and convincing way the wisdom of God over the evil and that occurs in this world. And I have shown how man's temporary life in this world full of evil and hardship can prepare him for a very comfortable and precious eternal life. Of course, as mentioned, this intellectual and philosophical endeavor is inspired by the verses of the Holy Quran. And in all parts of this discussion, the verses of the Holy Quran have been used as evidence. Due to the limited space here, I cannot talk more about this view, and my purpose was merely to inform you of this relatively new philosophical and religious work. If anyone wants more information about this, they can refer to the book itself. I wish you all the best and say goodbye to all of you. Thank you very much.